Hi, welcome to Go with Yin Yoga. Physically, this is a Yin Yoga practice for your back and your hips primarily. And the intention I offer to you, you can set your own intention, is I am love. That you are love. We are all love when it comes down to it. And we forget this with our day-to-day life. I'm going to suggest a bolster for today's practice. I'm sitting on one right now. You can do this without any props at all, and I will explain as we go along. Go ahead and come to an easy, comfortable seat. Begin to notice your breath. Breathing in and out through your nose if you can. Maybe noticing your breath begin to slow down. And noticing your thoughts perhaps to slow down as well. Close your eyes if it feels safe and comfortable for you to do so, or just let your eyes become a bit unfocused so that you can begin to turn inward. Yin Yoga really invites us to go deeply inside of ourselves with its longer holds. I'd like to share with you this quote. It's anonymous. Be a lamp, a lifeboat, a leader. Help someone's soul heal. I really do love that. When we are loving, when we are love, we bring joy to so many people. And I know that now, especially in my country, the US, very troubled times. And it can be very stressful. Maybe you're not sleeping very well. And obviously this is not only in the US. There are many countries in the world that have it far worse than we do. So I would like this practice to help you to find a moment of calm in your day. And you can either keep your eyes closed or open them. We're going to do just a little bit of breath work to start, along with that calming theme, Bhramari or bee breath. And I will have a video for you of a tutorial if you're not familiar with that breath. It's really very simple. I've seen it taught many different ways. But one of the easiest ways to do it is place your fingers in your ears. Basically, so you can go inward again. And you inhale deeply through your nose. And then on the exhale, with your lips still closed, you make a humming sound, kind of like a bee buzzing. So I will demonstrate one time. So go ahead and put your fingers in your ears. Inhale, and then make that humming sound. Go ahead and join me if you choose, or just receive the calming sound. Inhale. And put your tongue on your soft palate where the gums meet the top of the teeth. One last time. Inhale. Remove your fingers. Allow your hands to fall into your lap or on your knees. And just take a moment. Check in with your body. Check in with your thoughts. And check in with your breath and slowly blink your eyes open. You might want to grab your bolster for our first pose, which is Sphinx pose. I'm going to grab it, and as usual, I am grappling with bandits. Place it horizontally across your mat, on the top third of your mat. And we're going to come into Sphinx pose, where the elbows are bent. I'm trying to get this bolster either under your chest or a little bit lower. You can play with the placement. The legs are stretched out behind you. And of course, you can do this without a bolster at all. I am love. Notice anywhere you're contracting your muscles. I find my glutes tend to be the culprit in this pose. And if you begin to feel that this is too much sensation in your low back, you can move your elbows forward, maybe move the bolster forward, move your elbows forward. Also take your legs apart a little bit more to relieve that sensation. You want some sensation. You want to go to an edge. Somebody complimented me on one of my videos lately saying that it really helped her to find a comfortable pose. And that's great, and that was the purpose of that video. But we don't want to be completely comfortable in our Yin Yoga poses all the time. And for the last minute, if you choose, and this is totally optional, you can come into seal pose, where you begin to straighten out those arms, maybe moving those hands a little bit forward. You will feel more sensation in your low back. So neither pose is better or worse. They're just different, and choose the right one for you today. Relax your muscles. Feel into that heart center. I am love. Opening wide. Last couple of breaths here. And slowly begin to take your hands out to either side of your bolster. If you were using one, go ahead and come into a tabletop position. Move that bolster off to the side. And go ahead, and you can actually keep the bolster if you'd like. I'm not going to use it. Go ahead and take your knees apart. Slowly bring your hips back to your heels, reaching forward, and you can post the bolster just like this and drape yourself across that bolster as we come into a wide-kneed child pose. And from there, come forward onto your stomach and chest. Take your hands out to either side. One hand comes on top of the other. And you can go ahead and bring your forehead onto your hands. Relax your body. This is crocodile pose. And this is what we call in Yin Yoga a rebound. And just a little pause between poses to allow you to feel the sensations in your body. Last inhale. Last exhale. Go ahead and roll onto your side. And this is where, if you have a bolster, I'm going to suggest that you use it. So you'll take it vertically on your mat this time. And we're coming into a prone chair pose. Okay, I'm going to try and move up so I can actually demo this for you. And I can't because Bandit's in my way, so I will do my best. Excuse me. Your right hip is coming to the bolster. Bend your right knee. Right thigh comes perpendicular to your bolster. And the right shin is parallel to your body. And then your back knee is basically the same. In my case, I have my knee to my ankle, the knee of my left leg to the ankle of my, or the sole of my, the heel of my right leg, because Bandit's in the way and he's not moving. And then you can just turn to your bolster and just drape yourself on it. This is prone deer pose. And the other way you can do this without a bolster, there's two options here actually, without a bolster. Unless you're really, really flexible, I don't suggest coming down to your mat. But you can just be doing this sitting up. You may also know this as Z pose. And the other option you have, which can be really nice, I didn't bring a block, so I'm not going to demo it, but you can take a block and prop up your bolster. And it can either be like this, so that you're coming forward onto it, but it's raised, or it can actually be like this. That's another option. And that can feel really nice and calming as well. I am love. Just allow your body to completely surrender to the mat, to the earth, feeling the stability and the security of the surface you are resting on. The last couple of breaths here. And go ahead and press into your palms to lift your torso. And slowly and gently move through tabletop and then bring the other hip to the end of your bolster. Ooh, buddy. Take the opposite leg out from the opposite hip. Come into your prone deer pose on the second side. And then allow yourself to just melt into the bolster if you're using it. Can you feel your heart center opening? Can you feel the back of the heart opening too? The ribs moving away as you inhale and then coming back together as you exhale. Relax any muscles that are tightened. Last couple of breaths here. And then again, slowly push into your palms, bringing the torso upright. Moving your bolster off to the side. Slowly coming over so that your soles of your feet are on your mat. And then slowly coming down onto your back. Take your feet wider than hip width apart. And then allow your knees to fall from side to side. We call this windshield wiper. And then go ahead and bring one leg towards the shoulder. And grab on wherever you can at the bottom of your foot. Maybe you're grabbing around your shin. Maybe you use a strap. And then inhale the other leg up as well. Knees are bent. Feet are flexed as if you're holding up the heavens. Happy baby. If this is not working for you, you can go ahead and do half happy baby. And there'll also be a card up here you can click on. Lots of different variations for happy baby. If you choose to take happy baby, I'm going to hopefully let you know when to switch legs. If you're in half happy baby, and go ahead and switch sides now. I am love. Can you see how in happy baby we're letting gravity do the work because we're holding for a longer period of time? As our muscles relax, we're going deeper and deeper inside. Last couple of breaths here. And go ahead and release your feet, the soles of your feet back to the mat. Grab whatever props you need to be comfortable in your Savasana. Maybe you want that bolster under your knees to release tension in your low back. I'm going to be holding space, so I will be sitting back up on my bolster. Maybe an eye pillow or just a scarf, even a towel across your eyes to shut out the world. Maybe a blanket. Maybe you get cold during Shavasana. That's very common. Allow your eyes to close if that's comfortable. And completely let go. Allowing the doing nothing to help you be and take in the benefits of this Yin Yoga practice. And I just want to, now is a good time to come back to that intention you may have set at the beginning of your practice. Physically, we're working on our back and our hips. We're using the affirmation, I am love. And I shared with you this quote at the beginning. Be a lamp, a lifeboat, a leader. Help someone's soul heal. I don't know who wrote that, but that spoke to me for today's practice. And just allow yourself to relax and receive until you hear me speak again. Allow yourself to remain in Savasana as long as it feels good to you. But if you do have to move into the rest of your day, allow your breath to deepen. Notice your body where it touches the surface below you. Feel that feeling of security, of being held. Begin to take any small movements that you need to wake up your body. Wiggling fingers and toes, circling wrists and ankles, moving your head. And in your own way and in your own time, make your way up to seated. I want to share with you a short loving kindness meditation. Very, very simple. I'm going to invite you to take your hands to your heart. Notice your breath. Close your eyes if it's comfortable. This can be done sitting up or laying down. Feel your heart beating. Begin to notice a little ball of golden healing light in your heart center. And as you inhale, that ball of light grows larger. And it fills your heart. It's a healing golden light. And as you breathe, it continues to grow larger. It fills your entire body. Your entire body, your organs, every cell of your body is all filled with that golden healing light. As you continue to breathe, it grows even larger. And now that golden healing light is filling the entire room. As you deeply inhale and exhale, taking in fresh energy, letting out stale energy, that golden healing light grows larger and larger until it fills your whole town. And then your whole state, your whole country, the whole world. And as you continue to breathe, the golden healing light begins to shrink until eventually it's just back in your heart center. Know that this is a place for healing, for calm, for loving kindness to yourself and others that you can visit whenever you would like to. Go ahead and gently bring the palms of your hands together in front of that heart center. Your thumbs into your heart center. Allow your spine to grow taller. Slightly bow your head over your hands. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free from pain and suffering. And may you be loved every single day. Inhale, maybe sigh it out through your mouth. Rub your hands together, bringing yourself back into the present moment, and then gently allowing your hands to fall to your knees or your lap, slowly blinking your eyes open. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you feel that you are loved, that you can shine your light on others. I hope that you feel that you can go back out into your day with love in your heart. If you enjoyed this practice, please go ahead and click the like button. And if you'd like to practice with me again, I would love to have you go ahead and click subscribe and click the bell. And right about now, there should be a couple of links somewhere over here or here. They're both very short. One is loving kindness, not meditations, affirmations. And the other is a really short neck release, which could feel really nice at the end of a day, at the end of this practice. So you choose or you do both. Once again, thank you so much for joining me.